Okay, real talk. Do you know someone who is always talking about their goals?
Oh, yes. Everyone knows someone like that.
Like every few weeks, they have a new plan, a new idea, a new thing they are going to do.
This month, I'm going to wake up early every day. I'm going to study English for 1 hour every morning. I'm going to exercise every single day.
Yes, exactly. And then?
And then, nothing.
Nothing. 2 weeks later, the plan is gone. The goal is gone. And they're already talking about the next new plan.
I know this person. Honestly, I have been this person.
Me too. And for a long time, I thought the problem was motivation. I thought, I just need to feel more motivated.
But that's not the problem. Is it?
No. The problem is something much simpler and much more fixable. And today, we are going to talk about it.
Stay with us. Because this one is going to change how you think about every goal you have ever had. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak Unstoppable, the podcast that helps you speak English with confidence through real, honest conversations. I'm Maria.
And I'm John. So happy you are here with us today. This episode is for B1 to B2 learners, intermediate to upper intermediate English. So if you understand most of what we are saying right now, you are in exactly the right place.
How are you feeling today, John?
Honestly, a little challenged. Because this topic made me look at my own habits. And I didn't love everything I saw.
Same. How about you, Maria? I mean, how about me? I just asked myself.
You did just ask yourself.
I'm feeling honest today, which means a little uncomfortable, but in a good way.
That's the best kind of uncomfortable.
Before we start, thank you. Genuinely, thank you for choosing to learn English with us today. You could be anywhere, and you chose to be here. That matters. Okay, let's go.
Maria, let me ask you something.
Sure.
Have you ever had a goal that you really, genuinely wanted? Like, really wanted. Not just said you wanted. Actually wanted.
Yes. More than one.
And did you reach it?
Some of them. Not all of them.
And what was the difference between the ones you reached and the ones you didn't?
That's a good question. Let me think. The ones I reached, I did something for them regularly. Not perfectly, but regularly.
Regularly. That's the word. Not perfectly. Regularly.
Yes. And the ones I didn't reach, I waited. I waited to feel ready. I waited for a good day. I waited for motivation.
And the good day didn't always come.
No. I didn't.
And this is exactly what today's episode is about. The difference between wanting a result and actually getting one. And that difference has a name. It's called a routine.
And today, we're going to talk about what routines really are, why they work, and how to actually build them. Not in theory, in real life.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You had a goal. You were excited about it. You started. And then slowly, without even noticing, you stopped. And the goal just quietly disappeared. Maybe you know this feeling too. Okay, let's start with a question. When you hear the word routine, what do you think of?
Something boring, maybe? Like waking up at the same time every day, doing the same things in the same order.
Right. That's what most people think. Boring, rigid, mechanical,
Like a robot.
like a robot. But here's the thing. That idea of routine, it's completely wrong.
Oh, really?
Well, not completely wrong, but missing the most important part. Because a routine is not about being a robot. A routine is about removing a decision.
Removing a decision?
Yes. Let me explain. Every day, you make hundreds of decisions. What to eat, what to wear, when to check your phone, what to work on first, when to start, when to stop. All of these small decisions take energy.
Mental energy.
Yes, and mental energy is limited. You don't have an unlimited supply of it. Every decision you make uses a little bit of it up.
So by the end of the day, you're running low.
Exactly. And when you're running low on mental energy, what happens?
You give up more easily. You go with the easier option. You say, I'll do it tomorrow.
Exactly. And a routine removes certain decisions completely. You don't decide every day whether to do the habit. You already decided. It's already set. It just happens.
Like brushing your teeth. You don't wake up every morning and think, should I brush my teeth today?
Right. You just do it. It's not a decision anymore. It's just part of the morning.
And that's what a routine does for your goals. It takes something you want to do and makes it automatic. So it stops competing with every other thing in your day.
Automatic. This means without thinking, without deciding each time. It just runs.
And automatic is powerful because automatic things happen even on bad days, even on tired days, even on days when you have zero motivation.
And that's the key. That's the whole secret.
What is?
Motivation is a feeling, and feelings change every single day. But a routine doesn't need a feeling. It just needs a decision you already made.
Oh, that's really important.
Say it again. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings change. But a routine doesn't need a feeling. It just needs a decision you already made.
So you decide once, and then the routine runs.
Yes, you decide once, and then you protect that decision every day.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You started something with a lot of motivation. And when the motivation went away, you stopped. And then you thought the problem was you. But the problem wasn't you. The problem was that you were relying on a feeling. And feelings are not reliable enough to carry a goal. Okay, I want to talk about motivation a little more, because I think this is where a lot of people get stuck.
Yes, because motivation sounds so good. I just need to get motivated. Once I feel motivated, I'll start.
And it's not that motivation is bad. It's useful. At the beginning.
Right. Motivation is great for starting something. It gets you off the couch. It gives you that first push.
But it's terrible for continuing.
Terrible. Because motivation is not designed for the long run. It's a spark, not a fuel.
Spark. I love that image. A spark starts the fire. But you need wood to keep it burning.
And routines are the wood.
Yes, that's such a perfect way to put it.
Because here's what happens with motivation over time. Day 1. You are so motivated. You wake up excited. You do everything.
Day 3. Still going. Still feeling good.
Day 7. A little tired, but still.
Day 10. You had a difficult day. You're stressed. You skipped yesterday. And now you feel guilty.
And when you feel guilty about missing one day, something dangerous happens.
What?
You start a negotiation with yourself. I missed yesterday, so maybe I'll do double tomorrow. Or, I've already broken the streak, so I might as well take a few days off.
And a few days off becomes 2 weeks off. And 2 weeks off becomes never again.
Exactly. And it all started with one bad day. One tired day. One day where the motivation wasn't there.
And if you had a routine instead of just motivation, that one bad day wouldn't have mattered.
Because the routine doesn't care how you feel. It just happens.
So, how do you build that? How do you build something that keeps going even when you don't feel like it?
That is exactly what we are going to talk about next.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You were so excited about something at the start, and slowly that excitement faded. And you couldn't understand why. And you told yourself you were lazy or undisciplined. But you weren't. You were just relying on motivation instead of a routine. And nobody taught you the difference.
Okay, this is the practical part. Because all of this sounds great in theory. But how do you actually do it?
And I want to say something before we start this part.
What's that?
A lot of people try to build a perfect routine. They design this beautiful, detailed schedule. 6 in the morning, wake up. 6:15, meditate. 6:30, exercise. 7, study English for 1 hour. And then they try to follow all of it on day 1.
Oh no.
And by day 3, it's gone.
Because it was too much too fast.
Way too much. So, rule number 1 for building a real routine. Start stupidly small.
Stupidly small. I love that.
Stupidly small means smaller than you think is necessary. Smaller than you think makes a difference. Embarrassingly small.
For example?
For example, you want to build a habit of studying English every day. Don't start with 1 hour. Start with 5 minutes.
5 minutes? That feels like nothing.
It feels like nothing. But here's what 5 minutes does. It gets you started. And starting is the hardest part.
Always. Once you start, continuing is so much easier.
And after a week of 5 minutes every day, you build something much more valuable than vocabulary.
What?
Identity. You start to see yourself as someone who studies English every day. And that identity, once it starts forming, it wants to continue.
Identity. This means how you see yourself, the kind of person you believe you are.
Yes, and identity is more powerful than motivation, because when you believe you are someone who does something, you do it, even on hard days, because it's who you are.
So start small to build the identity.
Start small to build the identity. Then grow from there.
What's rule number 2?
Attach the new habit to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. Stacking means putting one thing on top of another.
Like, after I brush my teeth, I study English for 5 minutes.
Exactly. After I make my coffee, I read one English article. Before I watch my evening show, I practice speaking for 2 minutes. You attach the new thing to an existing thing. And the existing thing becomes the trigger. Trigger means the thing that starts the action.
Oh, that's clever. Because the existing habit is already automatic, and it pulls the new habit along with it.
Like hitching a wagon to a train. The train is already moving. The wagon just follows.
Rule number 3,
Reduce friction. Friction means the things that make starting harder. The small obstacles between you and the habit.
give me an example.
Okay, you want to exercise every morning, but your exercise clothes are in the back of the closet. So, you have to find them. And then you have to change. And somehow that 2-minute process becomes the reason you don't start.
I've done this. That exact thing.
So, you reduce friction. You put your exercise clothes next to your bed the night before. Now, they're right there. The barrier is gone. The starting is easier.
Same with English. If you want to study every morning, put the book open on your desk the night before. Open, not closed. Open.
Because opening the book is a decision, and decisions take energy. Remove the decision. Leave it open.
Ready to go.
And rule number 4. Expect the missed day. Plan for it.
Plan to fail?
Plan for the reality. Because you will miss a day. Life happens. You'll be sick. You'll be tired. You'll have an emergency. And that day will come.
And if you're not ready for it, that one missed day can end everything.
So the rule is simple. Never miss twice. You can miss once. 1 day off is a break. 2 days off is the beginning of stopping.
Never miss twice. That's such a good rule.
1 missed day, back tomorrow. No guilt, no drama, just back tomorrow.
Because the routine is bigger than any single day.
The routine is the whole point. Any single day is just one small part of it.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You had a routine going. It was working. And then one day, you missed. And instead of just coming back the next day, you spiraled. You felt guilty. You avoided it. And before you knew it, weeks had passed. And the routine was gone. Not because you missed one day, but because you didn't know the rule. Never miss twice.
Okay, I want to bring this specifically to English now, because this is an English learning podcast. And everything we've talked about today applies directly to your English journey.
Yes, because learning English is a goal, and like all goals, it needs a routine.
Think about the most common reason people don't improve their English.
They don't practice enough?
Yes, but why don't they practice enough?
They're too busy?
Sometimes, but mostly, they wait. They wait to feel ready. They wait for a good block of time. They wait for the right moment. And the right moment never comes.
Or they study in big bursts. 3 hours on Sunday, nothing all week.
And that doesn't work. Because the brain doesn't learn that way. The brain learns through repetition over time. Small amounts, many times, over weeks and months.
Not big amounts. Rarely over the same weeks and months.
Exactly. 20 minutes every day beats 3 hours every Sunday. Every single time.
So what does an English routine look like?
It can be very simple. Morning coffee. 5 minutes of listening to English. Could be this podcast. Could be a YouTube video. Could be an English song. Just 5 minutes while you drink your coffee.
Lunch break. Read 5 sentences in English. Literally 5 sentences. From an article. From a book. Anything.
Evening. Speak out loud in English for 2 minutes. Anything. What you did today. What you want tomorrow. What you thought about. Just 2 minutes of speaking out loud.
That's maybe 12 minutes total.
12 minutes a day. Every day. Over 1 year?
That's a lot of English.
That's thousands of minutes of English. Real contact with the language. Real practice. Real progress.
And it beats studying for 3 hours once a week and then feeling overwhelmed and giving up.
Always. Because consistent beats intense. Every single time. Consistent means regular, steady, showing up every day. Intense means a lot, but rarely.
And in English, consistent is everything.
Everything.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You studied English very hard for a few weeks, and then you stopped completely. And when you came back, it felt like you forgot everything, and you had to start over. That feeling of starting over is exhausting, and the way to avoid it is simple. Small. Every day. Even if it's tiny. Never stop completely. Can I share something that changed everything for me?
Please.
I used to think that people who were successful, people who achieved their goals, I thought they were just more disciplined than me. More strong-willed, like they had some kind of inner power that I didn't have.
And that thought, it makes you feel helpless.
Completely helpless. Like it's fixed. Like some people have it and some people don't. And I was in the group that didn't.
So, what changed?
I read something once that completely reframed it for me. It said, successful people don't have more discipline. They have better systems.
Oh, that's big.
Right? Because discipline sounds like something you're born with. Or not. But a system, a routine, that's something you build. Anyone can build a system.
Anyone.
And the system does the work. Not the discipline. Not the motivation. Not the willpower. The system.
You set up the system once, and then the system runs.
And you stop fighting yourself every day. You stop having the same argument with yourself every morning. Should I study today? I don't feel like it, but I should. But I'm tired. But I said I would. That argument exhausts you before you even start.
The routine eliminates the argument.
Yes, the decision is already made. You don't argue with it, you just do it.
Like you don't argue with brushing your teeth. You just brush them.
Exactly. And when English practice becomes that automatic, that normal, that unquestionable, the progress becomes inevitable.
Inevitable means it will happen. It cannot not happen.
It cannot not happen. Because you're showing up every day. And showing up every day, over time, is the most powerful force in the world.
Remember this. Motivation starts the journey. Routine finishes it. Say it again. Motivation starts the journey. Routine finishes it. Write that down. And the next time you're waiting to feel motivated before you start, remember that sentence.
Okay, everyone. Let's slow down now. Word tour time. Key words from today. Say them with us.
Ready?
Ready.
Word 1. Routine. This means a regular series of actions done at the same time, in the same way, regularly, without deciding each time. Example 1. Her morning routine was simple. Coffee, 5 minutes of English, then work. Example 2. Once he built a study routine, his English improved without him even noticing. A routine removes the decision, and removing the decision removes the resistance.
Word 2. Automatic. This means happening without thinking, without deciding each time. It just runs on its own. Example 1. After 6 weeks, waking up early became automatic. He didn't even need an alarm anymore. Example 2. Negative self-talk is often automatic. You say it before you even know you're saying it. When something is automatic, it happens on good days and bad days. That is its power.
Word 3. Motivation. This means the feeling of wanting to do something, the energy and excitement that pushes you to start. Example 1. He started the project with a lot of motivation, but by week 3, that motivation was gone. Example 2. Motivation is great for starting, but you need a routine to keep going. Use motivation to begin. Use routine to continue. They are both useful, but for different stages.
Word 4. Habit stacking. This means attaching a new habit to an existing one, putting one on top of the other. Example 1. She used habit stacking. After making coffee, she always read English for 5 minutes. The coffee triggered the reading. Example 2. He stacked his vocabulary practice onto his lunch break. Already eating, might as well learn. Find your existing habits and stack new ones on top. Let the old habits carry the new ones.
Word 5. Friction. This means the small obstacles and barriers that make starting harder, the things between you and the action. Example 1. He reduced friction by leaving his book open on his desk every night. Example 2. The more friction between you and a habit, the less likely you are to do it. Remove friction. Make starting as easy as possible. Even one small barrier can stop a good habit.
Word 6. Consistent. This means regular, steady, showing up every day or every week. Not perfect, but regular. Example 1. She wasn't always perfect, but she was consistent, and that consistency built real results over time. Example 2. Consistent English practice, even 20 minutes a day, beats 3 hours once a week. Always be consistent. Not perfect, consistent.
Word 7. Identity. This means how you see yourself, the kind of person you believe you are. Example 1. After 2 months of daily practice, he started to see himself as someone who learns every day. That identity changed everything. Example 2. When you see yourself as an English learner who practices every day, you practice every day. Because that's who you are. Build your identity through small daily actions. What you do every day tells you who you are.
Word 8. Inevitable. This means certain to happen. It will happen. Nothing can stop it. Example 1. With a solid daily routine, progress becomes inevitable. Not maybe, not hopefully. Inevitable. Example 2. If you show up every day, improvement is inevitable. You cannot not improve. Make your success inevitable, not by hoping, by showing up. Every single day.
Okay. Practical time. One thing. Just one.
What is it?
Today, right after this episode, you are going to design one tiny routine. Just one. For one goal you have right now.
Not a whole system. Not a full schedule. Just one tiny routine.
Here's how. Step 1. Pick one goal. Just one. Something you actually want. Step 2. Choose one action that moves you toward that goal. One small action. Embarrassingly small is fine. Actually, embarrassingly small is better. Step 3. Decide exactly when you will do it. Not in the morning. Exactly when? After my coffee. Before I open my phone. Right after lunch. Exact. Step 4. Reduce one piece of friction. What makes starting harder? Remove it tonight. Before you go to sleep.
And your sentence template for today. Practice saying this. Every day I will blank for blank minutes. Right after I blank.
Fill it in with something real, something honest, something you can actually do tomorrow.
Every day I will blank for blank minutes. Right after I blank.
Say it now, out loud, with your real habit in the blank.
Every day I will blank for blank minutes. Right after I blank.
That sentence is your routine. Say it every day until it's automatic. And then it will be.
Okay, everyone. Comment challenge time.
This week, we have one question for you. And we want a real answer. Not a perfect answer, a real one. What is one routine you are going to start this week? Tell us exactly. Not I'll study more English. Tell us. Every day I will do blank for blank minutes. Right after I blank.
Write it in the comments. In English. Because when you write it, you commit. And commitment is where routines are born.
We read every single comment. Everyone. And your commitment might inspire someone else to make theirs.
If this episode helped you today, please give it a like. It really helps more people find us. And subscribe to Speak Unstoppable if you haven't yet. New episodes every day. Real English. Real life.
Thank you for being here today. You showed up. And showing up every day is exactly what today's episode was about. So, you're already doing it.
Motivation starts the journey.
Routine finishes it.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!